all types of things. They calling him all out his name. They calling him the king of pop. They need to call him the king of R&B, the king of music, the king of black music, the king of dance, the king of rock and roll. They not putting enough respect on his name, man. I got one question for all of y'all. Do y'all remember that Pepsi commercial when Michael Jackson head caught on fire? The reason why I'm talking about it is because it's the 4th of July. It's a lot of fireworks going on. And if you got a perm, an activator, a jerry curl, you need to be careful out here in these streets. And the main reason why I'm talking about this is because Michael Jackson got 3 beautiful black babies at home. And people talking about these kids ain't none of his kids, as if he ain't have something happen to him that altered his DNA and also changed the way that he looked. If you was in an accident or if you got set on fire and you had the money to get yourself fixed, wouldn't you go out there and do it? This brother was left with permanent scars for the rest of his life. People talking about he never had vitiligo. He never had this. He never had that. He was a lucky man, a superstar, but he also had tragedy in his life as well. Now, he let his soul glow for real on that commercial. He was the hot boy before Juvenile, BG, Lil Wayne, Turk, Baby, Manny Fresh. He was a hot boy before all of them. He got a beautiful daughter. She looked just like him. He got 2 sons. They look just like him. Thank God they don't look like their Uncle Jermaine. But even if they did, y'all wouldn't believe that that's his kids anyway. I ain't here to throw no dirt on my brother name. I'm just here to clear some things up because I'm tired of people hitting my inbox talking about speak on Michael Jackson and them fake kids that ain't even his kids. First of all, he ain't even here no longer. And God don't like ugly. So don't even think I'm trying to make this video be funny, man. If you immature and you're not able to handle this information, you looking to laugh and you trying to giggle at Michael Jackson and all that, that ain't what we here to do. We about to get into this news, man. But before we do that, I'm gonna need for y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that notification button. Don't forget to show me some love because all I do is show y'all love. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get into this news so y'all can understand what's going on with Michael Jackson. Jackson was a spokesperson for a variety of major companies and appeared in many commercials to promote them. His status as a celebrity in the 1980s and to the 1990s and 2000s was almost unparalleled, and many large companies wanted to use Jackson to do endorsements for their products and services. These companies include well-known businesses including Sony, Suzuki, California Raisins, and others. Jackson made many commercial appearances. Perhaps the most memorable series of appearances was in the series of Pepsi advertisements. One of the Pepsi commercials resulted in a dangerous accident which left Jackson scarred for the rest of his life. Let's pause right there for a second. I know you don't like what you see when you see Michael Jackson, the stuff he did, but the truth of the matter is, them kids is his kids because they look just like him. You can't tell me that his daughter don't look like Michael Jackson. Probably not early in his life, but in the later phases of his life, you can tell without a doubt that them is his kids. Now, Bubbles know this, and a whole bunch of other people know this. After the Pepsi commercial, it's been changes in his DNA, y'all. He used to be black, but when them patches, when you get burnt like that and that vitiligo start kicking in, you go through some changes. You know what I'm saying? So don't be talking about, oh, he did this because he ain't like being black or he ain't want to be black. Look, Michael Jackson was a proud black man. Okay, he made songs about healing the world and healing the children, and he was all about the people. So y'all gonna have to cut that out, man. Let me further on and continue with this so his kids can have some justice and I can go back to listening to Michael Jackson music without feeling funny about it. Where was I? Where I left off. He was scarred with injuries for his whole life. The accident happened during a commercial shoot in January 1984. The commercial involved Jackson performing on a stage that was surrounded by fireworks. Jackson's jacket and hair caught on fire after the Grammy winner danced towards the paramedics, which resulted, in second-degree burns on Jackson's head and his scalp, y'all. So it was a very serious injury. People that was living during them times, and remember, everybody was on edge like, no, not Michael, not MJ. And this is back when he was black. And after that accident, that's when you notice the different complexion and the different hair textures, and he no longer looked like his brothers and his sisters. But they loved Michael so much to where they didn't want him to feel like he wasn't family. So what they did as a family, they went out there and got a few altercations to their faces as well, so they can look like Michael, so he won't feel alone in the situation, man. So y'all gonna have to put some respect not only on Michael's name, but the Jackson's family, because they some proud black people. And they always getting accused about how they don't love their own people and how they trying to look like something else. No, y'all. It was the Pepsi commercial. Because before that, MJ had the afro and the nose. But when things happen, you gotta make changes. For my people out there, if your teeth messed up, what you gonna do? And you got the money to go get it fixed, you just gonna leave your teeth messed up? There's plenty of people out there that ain't never had no burn or been in no accident, but they still getting perms. You still getting the chemicals on your head, and you was never even in a Pepsi commercial, but you want to criticize this man because he had a curl. Now he gone. I want him to rest in peace, but them children is still here, and y'all disrespecting they pappy. Now Lil Prince and Lil Blanket and Jacket and Paris and all them other kids out there that could possibly be Michael Jackson's kids, they didn't give him no Father's Day tribute. Maybe they trying to make people forget that Michael Jackson they daddy. That's probably hard for them when they get around their friends and they get to talking about who's black and who's white, and they trying to prove themselves, and the name Michael Jackson keep popping up, and they got to deal with that. They probably mad. They probably don't like the fact that he they dad, but they like that money though. Let's get back into the news, because we ain't here to slander these kids. We here to and that was his first baby right there. He loved him some Bubbles. Word up. Ain't no telling how close they really was, but he used to whoop Bubbles' ass according to some sources, but we ain't here to talk about that neither. Let's get back to the incident so I can clear my brother's name and keep it moving, so I can go back to being a fan of Michael Jackson without being embarrassed about it, y'all. The following accident, the singer was forced to wear a wig due to scarring from his burns. Known for his intersection cosmetic choices, Jackson had no issue wearing the wig throughout the rest of his life. Jackson was physically scarred, but always had a positive attitude about the accident. According to the 1984 Daily News, about the incident, Jackson was smiling during the ambulance ride while he was being transported to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. Part of the reason Jackson may have been so chipper about the burns is the $10 million that was settled to the artist and he received for an advertisement. Jackson, see, he was black for real, y'all. He did one of them Ezel and Fridays. My neck, my back, my neck and my back. I won 150,000. He was smiling all the way to the ambulance. Oh, they gotta pay me for that. And I ain't gotta do that stupid commercial. Michael Jackson was a brother for real, man. And his kids, his daughter the same way. I seen her at a barbecue, plate full of ribs. I ain't even gotta lie about it. That little boy Blanket, he still be sleeping on the floor. Hot dogs and pork and beans, man. And Jermaine Jackson knew he was on fire. He thought he was going to take over once Michael Jackson went down, but he popped back up, and he's still a king of pop because he been popping back up from everything they thrown at him. They tried to accuse him of messing with them kids. He popped back up. Oprah Winfrey sat on him and tried to squeeze the life out of him. He popped back up. He's definitely the king of pop, man. And Michael Jackson, don't worry, I got your back. Paris, my man Blanket, all y'all. I'm riding for y'all, holding it down for y'all, man, because Papa was a rolling stone, but the way he was rolling down them stairs, you would have thought he was a stone when his hair was on fire. Real talk. Yo, we got snacks. We got dinners and all that. Chicken wings, hot dogs. All y'all got to do is hit that like button, man. If you can do that, I will really appreciate that, man. And I'm laughing because my homeboy over here, he drunk. He fell off the chair, man. Yo, get up, man. You over here drunk. You listening to the Henny Show, man. He can't even hold his liquor, man. Let's get back into this news. Real talk. And for all my people out there, man, I got so much love for y'all. We about to wrap this up, and we doing this for Michael Jackson, y'all. We got 50 people watching the video. Only 16 people hit the like button. I'm gonna need y'all to hit them likes, man, because Michael Jackson would appreciate it if y'all did that. And plus, his kids out here, we gotta clear their name because they black and they invited to the barbecue. Real talk. Now let me get back to this. He got $10 million for the accident. He went to the hospital. Jackson, of course, went on to have huge success in the music industry. Following the event, released many iconic albums and songs. Michael Jackson died as a result of cardiac arrest in 2009 at age 50. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Okay? Now, that's what happened to him. That was his life story. But that accident played a pivotal role in his life, and that was the reason why he has so many changes going on. Now we're about to go ahead and get into the second half of these documentations. We're about to talk about Michael Jackson's children and what they doing in the world today, and this is going to further prove that Michael Jackson is their biological father because they have talent. Now if he wasn't a daddy, these kids wouldn't be able to sing and dance the way they be singing and dancing. And the reason y'all don't know that they singing and dancing is because they trying to keep it on the low, because there's so many haters out there that don't believe that Michael Jackson is their real father. But after this video, it's going to be some changes around here. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, also hit that notification button. Without further ado, here we go with this news. First, we're going to be talking about Prince Jackson. He's an actor. A lot of people was wondering if Michael Jackson or Prince was his father. I'm here to let you know that I don't know. But with a name like Prince Jackson, you know that Michael Jackson had a whole lot of respect for Prince to name his firstborn after Prince. So shout out to Michael Jackson for showing love. People always tried to pit them against each other, tried to make it a competition. Who better, Michael Jackson or Prince? Who better? Who make better music? Who dance better? According to Michael Jackson, he loved Prince. So y'all need to quit trying to pit these brothers against each other and just show them some love, y'all. Michael Joseph Prince Jackson, and he named his son Joseph after his father. So a lot of people was thinking Michael Jackson didn't love Papa Joe. Well, this is proven otherwise, because according to this, Michael Jackson did love his father, Papa Joe, and that's why he named his son. Hold on, wait a minute, y'all. I'm putting all my personal business. Did y'all see that? Did it say something about a Pornhub? Hold on, y'all. God damn, I'm so embarrassed right now. Wait a minute, we about to get back into this news. Don't be rewinding the video to see what you saw. Damn, man, got the big booty girls all on my... Wait a minute, let me get this together, all right? Okay, we ready to rock. Michael Jackson's Joseph Prince Jackson Jr. is the oldest of the Jackson's children. While he isn't musically inclined like his father, he does have a taste for fame. He's an actor, y'all. So, his father couldn't act. But see how them genes and them DNAs get to switching up, because Janet Jackson is an actor, so it's looking like his son take after his auntie Janet Jackson. Now he's in the acting business, and a lot of y'all ain't even know he was in the movies that y'all was watching. Harry Potter, all them movies. What else was it? The Lord of the Rings. Y'all ain't even know that was him. But he was right there in front of y'all the whole time. Prince has appeared in multiple television shows, including Entertainment Tonight, and he was a guest correspondent on a couple of other shows too. Now, Paris Jackson Hilton, now that's what you call a red bone right there. She super duper right. She 20-something years old, man. She got them eyes just like her auntie Rebe. Paris Jackson was on the Rolling Stone cover. That's the only thing she ever did in her life. Her papa was a Rolling Stone, and she was on the Rolling Stone cover. But as you can see, she looked just like Michael Jackson. And if you don't believe it, you gotta look at the nose. You gotta look at the lips. She got her father's lips, y'all. She got his eyebrows. If you look at the album cover for Michael Jackson Dangerous, you can tell he got them same eyebrows. That's his daughter, without a doubt. And she looked like LaToya Jackson a little bit too. So it skipped a generation. So y'all gonna have to quit judging them. She's a fine red bone sister, and y'all gonna have to respect that, okay? And she know how to make macaroni and cheese. Her cornbread is off the chain. I can vouch for that. So stop making up them rumors, and let it be known that this is your family, man. She's a sister, all right? Let's keep it moving. Paris Jackson is a model and once appeared on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine, and she was on Essence back in the day. But they don't want to talk about that. Her first In her first, hold on, wait a minute. In her first in-depth interview with that mag, she talked about her father and revealed that she believes in a conspiracy. She thinks that her father's life was taken by someone who was out to get him. Hold on, y'all can't even see that, man. I'm over here trying to give y'all documentations of my fit bootleg right now. Wait a minute, I'm gonna get it together, y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, because she believes in conspiracies and I believe in conspiracies too. So maybe me and Paris got a lot more in common than I thought we had. Yo, stay tuned, man. I gotta get this together, man. My shit bootlegged in the mug, man. Y'all gotta see the whole screen. I'm half-assing, trying to give y'all them Michael Jackson documentation. Wait a minute, y'all. This is my little sister computer, man. She said I can borrow it for 25 minutes. Her name Janet too, and I got a sister named Rebe. That's why I'm so passionate about Michael Jackson. Look, in her first in-depth interview with the mag, she talked about her father and revealed that she believes in conspiracy. She thinks her father's life was taken by someone who was out to get him. She also said that Michael Jackson visits her in her dreams. Hold on, wait a minute. What you mean he visits you in your dreams? Are you serious? Is you daydreaming? What he be saying in them dreams? Did he confirm that he your daddy or no? He visits me in my dreams. You better stay up, because if I fell asleep and saw Michael Jackson, that's worse than Freddy Krueger. But that's Negro here nor there, man. I ain't mean to get spooky on y'all. BG Jackson does martial arts. Yo, Blanket is a karate expert. He get the wrapping your head around them blankets. He folds you up. They call him Blanket for a reason, man. He chop you in half, fold that ass just like a blanket. He looked like Jim Carrey's son. Somebody was cheating. But he got Michael Jackson neck. You gotta remember, a young Michael Jackson had a big ass neck before they started taking out them Adam's apples or whatnot. Let's get into this news. Blanket Jackson, now known as Biggie Baby, stays out of the spotlight. He has no interest in fame and enjoys lots of hobbies like any other kids his age. Look, don't be trying to make it seem like he normal, because he's not. He out here calling himself Biggie. He's doing karate, beating up pedestrians, talking about Michael Jackson, his father. Why they do him like that? He was dealt the messed up hand, but best believe he got that bread though. Some of his favorite hobbies include martial arts and video games. He's been spotted out and about wearing a karate uniform. Hold on, Bruce Leroy? Are you serious? He think he the last dragon. He walking up and down the street. He in Applebee's drinking some coffee with a karate gi on. Is he serious right now? That's how y'all know Michael Jackson is his father. Because the same way he wearing them karate gis in public, he be swimming with the karate mask. That's the same stuff Michael Jackson used to do. So I'm trying to tell y'all it's hereditary. It's in them genes and them DNAs. Biggie is Michael Jackson's son, y'all. Y'all gonna have to just accept that. But here's something that I gotta deal with, just in case you don't think I'm telling the truth. It says here, Prince Jackson can't dance. Well, he put on a couple of pounds, man. It's only a couple of dances he can do. He can wiggle real good, though. So if you thinking just because he can't dance that he's not Michael Jackson's son, he got all the rhythm in the world. All right, I got photos of him when he was a little kid doing the Dougie. Just because he put on a little bit of weight, that don't mean that he's not a part of the Jackson family, y'all. So y'all gonna have to cut that out. Michael was a very impressive dancer. Some argue he's one of the best dancers of all times. People also assume that his children inherit that ability. Unfortunately for Prince, it isn't true. He has revealed that he can't dance. He told the Today Show he definitely didn't get that gene. Boy, you ain't getting none of them genes. Ooh, hold on, wait a minute. Pause the game. What I meant by that was, see, he is Michael Jackson's son. The jeans he talking about is them jeans that he wore in the Billie Jean video. Because, come on, let's be real, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's all them other kids is Michael Jackson's kids, but it's a possibility, that might be Joe Exotic. Who the Tiger King? That's the Tiger King's son right there, man. That's Billy Exotic's son, maybe. We still trying to figure it out. But if Michael Jackson want that to be his son, then that's who that is, and y'all gonna have to put some respect on his name, all right? I ain't about to keep doing this with y'all. Biggie Jackson changed his name to Biggie, yeah. He looking like, I told y'all that's Tekashi 6ix9ine. People ain't want to believe me. But he's tired of being a Jackson. He said, man, enough with this foolishness. I ain't no Blanket. I ain't no nothing, no Jackson. Stop calling me that. Let's be real. He kept it a buck, y'all. Biggie went by the nickname Blackett, but throughout his childhood, but he is no longer calling himself that. He was bullied for the strange name for years and decided he wanted to be called something else. Life had been hard enough for the Jackson children, and he didn't want it to be any harder. He now goes by the name Biggie. Wait a minute, man. Hold on, dog. You don't think they gonna pick on you for that? You should have thought of something else, like Craig, maybe Dre or something like that. Had him calling you Thomas. Look, man, I'd rather call you Blanket instead of Biggie. And you ain't even fat. Oh, they gonna let him have it. Paris Jackson is an actor, y'all. She be acting in movies. She got it going on. You thought Vanity was fine back in the day? You thought Penelope and all them light-skinned chicks, they ain't got nothing on her. Y'all thought Lisa Ray was a fine red bone? People talking about Jasmine Guy as if that wasn't really Prince. Paris Hilton is that chick, man. Light-skinned, red bone, white bone, whatever you want to call it. She a sister for real, for real. Don't need no perm, no none of that. She a soul sister. Call her Foxy Cleopatra and all that. She's an actor and she's doing big things in Hollywood. I see you, mama. Paris Jackson is already a model. She sings a bit, but she's been trying her hand at acting as well. She has been in movies such as Gringo. Oh, she a gringo, all right. Let her go to Mexico or Tijuana or something like that. Take her overseas and see what they gonna be calling her. The gringo. Because that's exactly what she is. And she a beautiful Latina African American gringo. And the space in between. That sounds like a porno. Paris has also appeared on a few television shows, including Star on Fox. Prince and Paris accepted their dad's Lifetime Achievement Award. All he did in his life, they getting all the rewards for it. Amy Winehouse and Jack Black is getting all of Michael Jackson's awards. Everything he worked, lived, and died for going to his beautiful African American children, y'all. All I wanted to know is, did y'all remember when Michael Jackson fell down them stairs when his Jerry curl got caught on fire? That's all I wanted to know, man. We gonna talk. Oh my gosh, she looks scary as hell. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. That scared shit out of me. I wasn't ready for that. Why is she looking like death? Paris Jackson is a singer. They said that already. Don't be scaring me like that. My God, that's Michael Jackson's daughter. If she looking like Thriller, guess what? He the pappy. I'm gonna say what they got to say, and I'm about to get out of here, man. My nerves is bad. That was spooky. Every time one of y'all think about unsubscribing to the channel, I'm gonna do like that. Pop that Paris Hilton on you, have you over there traumatized. On top of being a model and an actor, Paris Jackson is also a singer, like her father, her auntie, her cousins, her uncle, her daddy, and the rest of her family. She sings in a band called the Sunflowers. Her boyfriend, Gabriel Glenn, is also a member of the group. People say her voice is extremely similar to Michael's. Well, ain't nothing left to say, man. I'll rest my case. Michael Jackson ain't daddy. If it wasn't for that accident, they would be just as black as he was when he was born. But when you go through traumatizing things like that, and your DNA and your genetics start to changing as a result, you ain't gonna be the same when you got the money to get it fixed. And that's exactly what Michael Jackson did. Put some respect on his name, y'all. And also, we got them snacks. Crab legs, oysters. You gonna be full. We got them shrimps in the skillet, popcorn, chicken, and popcorn. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, we got that Cash App, $ Shawn Blaze Docs. Dig in your pockets and then drop it like it's hot. And I guarantee on my next video, if you give me a big shout out, I'm gonna give you an even bigger shout out if you can leave me with a big donation. I messed that all the way up. Anyway, so much love for y'all. We about to get out of here, man. Let me know in the comment section if you a fan of Michael Jackson. Let me know how you feel about this. Do y'all believe them Michael Jackson's kids, man? Somebody gonna have to let me know. GMB, I'm gone, baby.